amandagreenthumb.com. I'm a board-certified health coach and I specialized in emotional eating. And today that's what we're going to be talking about, emotional eating. So I'm going to explain what it is. I'm going to explain my top 3 tips that you can incorporate today in order to end emotional eating. So emotional eating is eating for any reason other than hunger. So this can be anything from depression, sadness, loneliness, boredom, self-sabotage, or even as a reward. If you're eating because for any other reason other than because you're hungry, that's an emotional eating. Some people like to call this binge eating too. And so my top 3 tips are all to do with mindful eating. Mindful eating is a key component in order to stop your emotional eating. And so my top 3 tips are, number 1 is going to be chewing. So I know everyone obviously is chewing their food, but you want to be aiming for about 30 times per mouthful. So what happens is when you're chewing, there's actually more saliva that's being released in your mouth when you're chewing. And the saliva has enzymes that specifically help to break down the food. And so that's just going to help your digestive system, because when it gets down to your stomach, firstly, your stomach isn't going to have to break down the food as much because your jaw and your mouth has already done the work for it. That's going to actually help to save you energy, to give you more energy throughout the day. And then it's going to just make it a lot easier for your intestines to be able to absorb the nutrients out of the food. So number 1, chewing. Number 2 is slowing down and paying attention to what you're doing. So a lot of times during emotional eating, what's happening is we're binging, we are sitting in front of the TV, that's a huge one, and you're just eating a lot of food at once. You're not really paying attention to what you're doing, and then all of a sudden you ate an entire pizza or you ate a whole box of cookies. And so the best thing to do is to just sit down and slow down and pay attention to what you're doing. So using all of your senses. What does your food smell like? What does it look like? What does it feel like in your mouth? Paying attention to the consistency of the food. Getting involved and just paying attention is going to help you to slow down and to give your body time to send signals to your brain telling you that you're full. So chewing your food properly, slowing down. Number 3, last but not least, is to be grateful. So being grateful before and after your food. Some people like to pray. It's to each their own. Do what you feel comfortable with. I like the idea of just being grateful for where the food came from, who grew it, what did it take to get onto your plate, who cooked it, who are you eating with. And then after, just being grateful for your body for now having to digest this food and turn it into energy and nourishment for your body. And I would just like one more little special tip for you is that all of these 3 tips, I always recommend doing them all the time. So even if you're going to eat a cheap food, if you're going to eat maybe something that is not the healthiest choice, just by sitting down, paying attention to what it smells like, using all of your senses, chewing your food, and just being grateful. And even if it's just being grateful for the fact that you know that maybe it's not the healthiest choice right now, but maybe it's bringing back some childhood memories, just try to have some positive association with it, because by creating a positive environment when you're eating, it's just going to make it a lot easier for your body to digest. So I hope that helps you. If you have any other questions or comments, just post them below the video. If you feel like you need some help with emotional eating, you can just give me a shout via email at agreenthumb1@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to schedule an appointment with you. Have a great day, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.